Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Chris Sale is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Into the box now, number 25. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Stepping in, Aaron down on strikes 8 times as well. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hicks, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Behind 0-2 now. And right into the shift. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. You've dialed in MLB Network. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Gray has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west. than to have you call that high fastball.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Batting fourth.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Moreland.
As it's grounded sharply to first. Fielded cleanly. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's just 2 for 9. Gray has his target. Here's the first pitch. Fold. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Over to first, Gray. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here comes the 0-1. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
So here's how the both Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Designated hitter, Neil
First offering
Walker.
on its way. Changeup in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Popped him up. There to play it is Lind, and there's one away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Mookie Betts. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Adam Lind. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
This is flared out towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Takes a knee-high fastball. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
in that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is in once again. Number 25 back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 out. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Ground ball. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging. The 1-2. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. No balls and a strike to count. Lind stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. On to Lansdowne and gone. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Home run number 5 on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Not a lot of doubt about that home run, and with Showtrack we can see why. 118 miles an hour off the bat, you hit it that hard and you get some air under it, and it's not going to stay in the ballpark.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's J.D. Martinez. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were from getting his arms extended again.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 Boston. Brandon Drury will bat next. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Drury goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. In now, Austin Romine. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Into the box, number 25.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 4th home run here in the early going as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. On the ground to the left side. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the seventh. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Aaron Hicks is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. One and one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 7 hits in 15 at-bats. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
That's a foul.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Andrew Benintendi is on deck. 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is camped under this one. One gone.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Stanton. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Riding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now. Adam Lind. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's got it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
A flip to the pitcher covering as that will. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Brandon Drury will bat next, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch in front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
Try again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 25. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Boston blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Chris Sale wins his 3rd of the season and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Flezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final night score for our ball game tonight was the victorious Boston Red Sox. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The Yankees, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 1 man on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 3-0. Monster is to Sonny Gray. He falls to 1-2. 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park.